Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today I'm trying Ace Beaute kind of for the first time. They recently went through a reformulation of their eyeshadow palettes, and it's been a while that I don't try an Ace Beaute eyeshadow palette. I want to say the last one I got was in a BoxyCharm, and it's been well over a year that I haven't been a BoxyCharm subscriber, so let's put it at maybe 2 or 3 years that I haven't used an Ace Beaute eyeshadow palette. But when this one launched last week, this is the Tropical Vibes eyeshadow palette. I had to pick it up. It is currently sold out, unfortunately, because yesterday they just started their 30% off site-wide sale. So hopefully this will come back in stock really soon. Now, if green is not your thing, or maybe you just want a little bit of green in your palette, they definitely have a lot of other beautiful palettes on their website. That way you can take advantage of that 30% off and try their new formula. This is going to be the first time that I'm trying the new formula, and I'm so glad that I'm doing it with this palette. You guys know I love green eyeshadow, and I like those like mustard yellow shades as well. This palette has it all. Haven't swatched it yet. I'll be swatching it later in the day, but I'm definitely loving this color story. Now, this is again a 15-pan eyeshadow palette. It does retail for $38.99. It is currently sold out, like the packaging on the front as well. I was looking on the back to see if it had any information, but it's blank. I was going to tell you guys, well, it's good for such and such many months, or it's vegan, cruelty-free. I'll leave that down here if I can find out. But this is what the palette looks like. Pretty decent size eyeshadow palette, typical cardboard packaging, and I'm very excited to dive into today's video. I'll be creating 2 looks today. 2 looks because I'm actually getting ready to go to work, so won't have time to do 4. Normally I would like to have done 4 with this, but you'll get 2 today. And if you like the video, you want me to do more looks, definitely leave it in the comments down below so I can use this in future videos. And one more thing, I picked up their new magnet lashes. So this is in the style Athena, and you do get the glue down here. So the way this is gonna work is that once you apply the glue, you let it sit for I think a minute, and then you go in with the lash and they just magnetize to each other. So I've tried magnetic lashes in the past, different than this. They weren't my favorite. If I have time, I'll use them today, but if not, I'll definitely try these for you all in an upcoming video. So let's get started with today's video. If y'all wanna see the new Ace Beaute Tropical Vibes eyeshadow palette in action, keep on watching. Okay, so what are we gonna do first? I was looking at this last night and kind of just thinking, okay, what are my favorite shades? What do I want to use? I really like the shade Mango. I like the shade Chartreuse. I like the shade Seychelles. So I think I'm gonna start first with Mango right here, and I'm gonna be working that in the crease. And I've already primed my eyelids using the Natasha Denona Work and Set Gel Liner in the shade Nude. All right, so I'm going in with a BK206. Yes, this is a beautiful yellow. And I'm kind of just stamping first. It's yellow, but it definitely has a bit of a green undertone to it. And I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's dive into another shade now. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This shade is called Palawan right here. And I'm taking Palawan on a BK202. This formula is very pigmented, and there's a little bit of kick up in the pan. Not too bad though. But it seems to be blending really well. Like they feel like they're nice, like creamy matte shades. to where they're gonna blend pretty easily. And they definitely have some nice pigment to them. Going back in with Mango. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of Oahu right here on a Refer 14. I'm gonna focus that right in here. Now with that same brush, I'm picking up a little bit more of Palawan. So far, so good. Really liking it. They all seem to be blending so well. Very complementary shades of one another. Okay, now I gotta use Seychelles. Like that shade, oof. That's what it looks like. That is so pretty. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get a damp brush just so I can get more accurate placement. This is a damp Morphe M124. And I just use setting spray to spray down the brush. Whenever I say I'm gonna spray my brush, I'm using setting spray. And it's this one from NYX, but feel free to use whatever you got. As long as it doesn't like sting your eyes. Going back in with a little bit more of Oahu on the Refer 14. Now I'm picking up a little bit more Palawan. Love it, love it. Now what I'm gonna do for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with Chartreuse. And I'm taking that on a BK 207. Now on a Refer 03, I'm going back in with Palawan, which is the dark green. Just using it to tight line. Okay, wow. All right, we need something for the inner corner. I'm wiping off that Refer 03, and let's see. I'm gonna try, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna get Mango. Yeah, no, that's not bright enough. Okay, never mind that. I'm gonna go in with Rainforest, and I am gonna spray the brush. That looks good. Love it, love it. What do you guys think? Let me add some liner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 1. All right, guys, so here's look number 1 with the Tropical Vibes palette from Ace Beaute. I added some Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I went in with 2 different liners on the lower lash line because, well, I first started in with a glow from ColourPop, and then I was like, you know what? I should do something kind of teal or blue to tie in the shimmer shade. So I went in with this one from Koki Cosmetics. This one is in the shade, it's a retractable kohl pencil, and this one is in the shade Peacock Green. Love this one. And then, of course, Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner on the top lash line. Love it. I love green shadow, and I love the blue with it as well. I think it's just such a fun color combination. All right, let's jump over to the left eye and start creating look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I definitely want to use some more of like these grungy green, kind of like army green shades. So I think I'm going to start off first with the shade Jungle in the crease. I'm taking Jungle on a Sigma E25 Max. Again, I'm just going to be placing it, and then I'll work on blending it. Now on a clean Refer 14, I'm just gonna start blending out the edges. Picking up a little bit more of Jungle right out here. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the shade Pickle right here. Same Refer 14. Now I'm going to pick up, same brush, a little bit of Cave. Okay, so now for the lid shade, I kind of want to use Rainforest again, but I know I used that already in the inner corner, so I guess I'm going to go in with National Park. These shimmer shades, they feel so creamy. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let me get a damp brush. This is just a damp Morphe M124, same one I used for the first look. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Cave, which is that dark shade. Okay, now for the lower lash line, let's see. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Khaki right here. And I'm taking that on a BK A504. All right, so since we really don't have a shade, or at least a shade that I can use as an inner corner highlight other than this one, I'm just going to go back in with Rainforest. And I'm taking it on a damp Rephr 03. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of this shade right here. This shade is called Safari, and I just cleaned off that Rephr 03. I'm going to add it down here. Then I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Khaki. All right, guys, so let me add liner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. All right, guys, so this is look number 2. What do you guys think? Which one is your favorite? Of course, more Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner, Benefit Bad Gal Mascara, and for the lower waterline, another one from ColourPop. Actually, these came as a trio in the Lush Life collection. This one is in the shade Toucan Do It. And I love it. I love how this came out. I took the lashes out, but I know I don't have time right now to sit down with these. I will definitely be using this maybe in another video. I do have a video that I'm filming later this evening. It's the new Natasha Denona Glam Face and Eye Palette. So maybe I can incorporate these in that look. But let me wrap up today's video, give you guys my final thoughts on this new Tropical Vibes palette from Ace Beaute. Alright guys, so the Tropical Vibes eyeshadow palette from Ace Beaute. Right now, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed working with it. You guys know I love the green color story. I mean, that just goes without saying. That is the reason why I was attracted to this palette. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette. Now, you're getting 12 matte shades and 3 shimmer shades, which I don't mind all of the mattes. I would have liked to have seen maybe 1 or 2 other shimmer shades, just because I feel like this is definitely going to be the only shade I can use, I guess, as an inner corner highlight. And then I have these other 2 to play with on the lid or on the lower lash line. I do love all of the matte shades. Like, I think they're all really, really cool, really, really pretty. I can't wait to swatch this. But I do think at least 1 more shimmer. I would have liked to have seen 1 more shimmer in this palette. Now, this is their new formula, and if I remember back to that little palette that I had some time ago, I mean, that palette performed fine, but I guess, you know, in comparing it to this one, I mean, these shades were super creamy. I mean, these shades were very creamy. They were easy to blend and they were very pigmented. So I would definitely say the formula is a step up, a major step up from what they had in the past. And not to mention their color stories. That little palette that I had, it was more of like a red toned, rusty toned eyeshadow palette. I mean, it was just okay, but it's just one of the ones, you know, they throw in a boxy charm and stuff. I never actually purchased an Ace Beaute palette on my own, but I'm really happy that I made this one my first. I'm really tempted. They're having that 30% off sale right now, so I'm really tempted to maybe pick up another palette that I've had my eye on. There's like a blue palette. I forget the name of it, but I might place an order this weekend for another Ace Beaute palette, just to have a couple of them in my stash, and you know, that way I can bring out on camera every now and then. But do love the color story, do love the 2 looks I created, and hey, I'm wearing army green right here. I'm wearing my camouflage today, so this palette was perfect. It goes with what I'm wearing. It goes with my new Ana Luisa earrings here. Love it, love it. Do not forget the Ana Luisa sale. It's going on now until November 17th. Entire site is 20% off. I will have a link in my description box so that you can check out all of their amazing jewelry, but I've been loving them. And also don't forget that the Sephora VIB sale for Rouge members starts today. Today, November the 5th, and it ends for everybody on November 15th. I believe for VIB, it starts on the 9th, and for Insider, it starts on the 11th. Rouge get 20% off, VIB get 15, and Insider get 10. I will have a link to the Sephora sale in case you want to shop through my affiliate link. I thank you so much if you do, but let me know what you thought of today's video. Are you team 1? Are you team 2? What do you think of Ace Beaute? Have you all tried the old and now the new formula? Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this formula change. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.